All right, if you're an educator in the Philippines, you've probably felt it. That feeling that career promotion can be, well, a bit of a mystery, right? Well, good news. That's all about to change. Today, we're going to break down the Department of Education's brand new framework, the Enhanced Career Progression System, or ECP for short. Now, whether you're a teacher, a master teacher, or a school head, this is going to directly shape your future. So let's get right into it.
So here it is, the million-dollar question. How is all of this actually changing? Look, the old path to promotion, the one we all know, it's getting a complete overhaul. And this isn't just about shuffling around some rules. No, this is a massive shift in thinking. We're moving away from a system where you kind of just wait your turn to one where your actual performance is what pushes your career forward. It's a real game changer.
Okay, here's a quick look at our game plan. We'll start with the new path forward, then dig into this huge shift to meritocracy. After that, we'll cover the pillars of career progression, see how the assessment actually works, talk about the transition period, and wrap up with what this all means for your career. Sound good? Let's go. All right, first up, a new path forward. Let's officially meet the system that's set to completely redefine professional growth for all of us in DepEd. So what is this ECP system at its core? Well, think of it as a new rulebook for promotions. It's all about making sure that moving up the ladder is based on what really counts, your merit and your actual skills. It's a clear move away from any kind of guesswork and toward a system that's structured and based on real evidence of what you can do. So, what's the big idea driving all this? What's the core principle? Well, it boils down to one powerful word: meritocracy. This is the most important change, the engine behind this entire system. And this slide, this right here, really lays it all out. The old system, it often felt like a waiting game, didn't it? It was all about seniority, how many years you've put in, what degrees you have on the wall. The new ECP system just flips that script completely. It looks at the whole picture, your merit, your skills, and most importantly, your performance in the classroom. It's a huge move from how long have you been here to how good are you at what you do.
Hey, this isn't just our take on it. This comes straight from the source. This quote from the official DepEd order tells you exactly why they're making this change. It's all about building a system that's fair, transparent, and high quality, making sure that the best educators are the ones who get recognized and promoted. Simple as that.
Okay, so we keep using this word holistic, but what does the system actually look at? Let's dive into the three main pillars that your career progression is now built on. These are the things that really get assessed. First up, we have education. And listen, this is really important. It's not just about taking a box and meeting the minimum requirements anymore. The ECP system actually rewards you for going above and beyond. So if you've got master's units or even a doctorate that's more than what's required, you're going to earn points for that. It's a fantastic incentive to keep learning. Pillar number 2 is training. And I think this is so smart because it really focuses on staying current. The system now values professional development that's recent, we're talking within the last 5 years, and actually relevant to what you do. This makes sure we're all staying up to date with the latest teaching methods. And yeah, just like with education, the more relevant training hours you have, the more points you get. And the third pillar is experience. Now, this is interesting because the ECP widens what relevant experience actually means. It's not just about your years in a DepEd classroom anymore. If you've got related work experience from other government jobs or even the private sector, that can now be counted, as long as it connects to the job you're aiming for. All right, so we've covered the what, the 3 pillars of assessment. Now let's get into the how. How does this all work in practice? This next part breaks down the nuts and bolts of the evaluation so you know exactly what to expect. First things first, we've got to get a handle on a few key terms. You're going to hear these a lot. The foundation for everything is the PPST. That's the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers. And within the PPST, your performance is measured using 2 kinds of indicators: COIs, which stands for Classroom Observable Indicators, and NCOIs, which are the non-classroom observable indicators.
Okay, let's make that a little less abstract. What's the difference? A COI is something an assessor can literally see you do in the classroom. Think about how you use your content knowledge while you're teaching a lesson. That's a COI. An NCOI, on the other hand, is all the important work that happens outside of that direct observation, like how you create a positive learning environment for your students. I love this analogy. Think of it as your on-stage performance versus all the crucial backstage prep work. So what about someone in a non-teaching role, like a school principal who wants to get back into the classroom? Well, their assessment has a few different parts. First, they'll do a live classroom observation to show off their COIs. Then they'll submit a portfolio to demonstrate their NCOIs. And finally, there's a behavioral interview to dig a little deeper into those non-observable skills. It's a really thorough process to make sure they're 100% ready to be back in front of students.
Okay, a massive change like this doesn't just happen with the flip of a switch, right? It can be a little daunting. That's why this next part is so important. We're going to talk about the transition period and the temporary rules DepEd has created to help everyone adjust to this new system as smoothly as possible. And here's the magic number you need to remember, 3. There is a 3-year transition period. So take a breath. This isn't all happening tomorrow. This period gives everyone a window to adjust, to learn the new system, and to get their professional development lined up with these new standards. So who exactly gets to take advantage of this transition period? Well, the good news is the system has some flexibility built right in. It allows teachers who might not quite meet every single new requirement right away. For example, maybe you have consistent, very satisfactory ratings, but the new bar is outstanding. You can still be considered for a promotion during these next 3 years. But there is a catch. This flexibility comes with a commitment to grow. If you're one of these eligible teachers, you'll need to sign a form promising to work on and improve up to 3 specific PPST areas where you need a little boost. And I think this is great because it shows the real focus of the system. It's not just about hitting a target, it's about constant, focused improvement. Whew, we have covered a lot of ground. So let's boil it all down. What are the key takeaways here? At the end of the day, what does this new, reimagined career path really mean for you? Okay, let's sum it up. Here's what this all means for you. Number 1, your promotion is now directly linked to your merit and your skills. Your career is truly in your hands. Number 2, the system looks at your entire professional profile, your education, training, experience, the whole package. 3, the PPST gives you a crystal clear roadmap for what's expected, no more guessing. And finally, number 4, remember that 3-year transition period is your safety net. It's there to help everyone get on board. And that really brings us to our final thought here. You see, the ECP system isn't just another memo with new rules. It's about raising the bar, creating a new standard of excellence for our entire profession. So the real question I want to leave you with is this. How are you going to prepare to not just meet this new standard, but to knock it out of the park?